Welcome back to Breakfast from Bahrain. We're kicking it off this morning with the beautiful Radka Vodickova. My name is Bob Babbitt, and again, a spectacular race coming up this weekend, Challenge Bahrain, first time ender ever. $100,000 for the first place, male and female, $500,000 total. Radka, talk a little bit about your season. This is probably your best ever season.
Yeah, I had a great season. The season was long. I started with the Challenge Philippines in February, and I'll finish with this race, Challenge Bahrain, and it's December. So I have to really think back because the start of the season was really great.
Yeah.
I won the RF3 series. The final was in Knoxville.
And then you also did really well at Lifetime Fitness.
Yes, I was second in the Lifetime Fitness series. And I won St. Croix 70.3, which is very.
Oh, that's a classic race.
Yeah, classic race.
And then Mont Tremblant, sixth at the World Championships.
Yeah, this was a nice, nice result for me, and yeah, so very happy with this season.
What's interesting is I think people don't realize how much travel is involved in doing what you do. The last time you were home, really home, was when?
It was December. I left December, I think, 26th.
Yeah, and where is home?
So home is Czech Republic.
Yes.
And so I realized I haven't been home in 2014 yet.
And now this is December. So basically a full year that you've been traveling.
Yeah.
How hard is that, not being home and not really having and where do you base yourself, your training base?
So this year I spent first 2 months in Asia, in Kuala Lumpur, and then I was 6 months in the States, mainly in Boulder, Colorado. It's great for training there.
Yes.
And then I was about 2-3 months in Australia. Yeah, and then.
So this race in particular, this is a big race. I mean, there's a lot of money at stake, and you're racing people who are coming from Olympic distance, right, and then Ironman distance, and now 70.3 or half distance. Mm-hmm. How hard is that for you when you've got athletes you might not have raced before?
Because I'm coming from ITU racing, so I know.
You know all of them.
I would say I know all of them. So.
Nice.
It's nice because we are also friends, so it's like a pre-Christmas meeting.
It almost is.
On a beautiful place, and so we are happy because everyone is 5 days here. We get to talk to each other, and yeah, I know all of them, and I know also the Ironman girls, even if I haven't done Ironman because they usually do also half Ironman.
Right.
So I know all of them, but I don't know how they are in shape or not because. The season was long, and some did Kona, and maybe have some off season already, or some was like me, still keep going until now, and it could be a very interesting race.
So, is this course suit you? It's a fast, sort of flat bike ride. Is that good for you, or would you rather have a harder bike ride?
I think I prefer tough races, so hilly bike rides and. Maybe really cold weather or really hot weather, something like some extremes. But I think I'm looking forward to have a fast race because last week I did Challenge Phuket.
Yes, and that was brutally hot.
It was definitely not fast race, and yeah, it was brutally hot. So I'm actually looking forward for some kind of easier race, and I hope to have a fast bike split. Everyone is hoping to go really fast.
Now, yesterday we ran into you, and you had just come back from having your knee drained. So that's always a toughie. Have you had knee problems, or is this something new?
It's definitely something new for me, and I would say I think the body just thought I'm racing till December, but not December 6th. So it was I don't want to do it anymore. So some knee got swollen after Challenge Phuket, and I thought it's going to be okay, but. I couldn't bend it after I came here. So I was that's not okay. So tried to work with physio, and then I had an idea that something inside. So the physio said, yeah, you can go to take the fluid of the knee.
Yes.
So I went to local hospital, which was great experience, something different than you usually do when you come for a race. So
Yeah, you don't usually go to the hospital before you race.
yeah, it was like a military hospital, so the doctor was dressed in like a cover
Oh, in camouflage.
yes, camouflage outfit, and it was great. He just took some fluid out of this. I was first watching it, then I felt like I'm getting sick, so I didn't watch it, but I think it's okay.
So you're racing.
I'm racing definitely, yeah.
Now, is this the last race of the year? Now, will you go home for the holidays?
Yeah, definitely it's the last race of the year, and this year I want to have like a month off.
You deserve a month off. How many races did you think you did this year?
This year I was counting it because I knew you'll ask. So it's gonna be 23rd race.
23 races.
Yeah.
And did you break them down? How many? 70 points? Okay.
No. But last year I had 33. I was telling you in Phuket last year.
Yes.
So this year 10 races less, but I would say more half Ironman distance races. So it's less, but
More high intensity and more better fields to race against.
yeah. And also last year I had just like 5 days off.
Right.
So it's kind of like 2 years in a row racing. So that's why I want to have a longer off season.
Now, is triathlon growing in Czech Republic? Is it becoming a bigger sport?
It's a tough question, but now they have changed the boss of the triathlon. Now it's Jan Rehula, the silver Olympic medalist from Sydney.
Yes.
And so I think, thanks to him, it's gonna go really good.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, and you have some races there now.
we have races. Yeah, we have normal like Czech Cup and
Right.
yeah, it's a normal good sport, but it's an expensive sport.
It is.
So that's not like, I would say maybe 1,000 people in the whole Czech Republic are doing triathlon.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a small sport. But
So when you go home and people ask what you do for a living and you tell them you're a professional triathlete, are they surprised that you can make a living being a professional triathlete?
I would say that they are surprised because like if I would race only in Czech Republic, you could not make it like as a living. So yeah, they maybe don't know how much money is in the world in triathlon, but yeah, it's good to.
What for next year? Do you have, like, you went from 33 races to 23 races? Is next year, were you going to focus on something different, or same type of racing this next year?
I think maybe 13 races going down.
Are you? Yeah.
Yeah, I talked with my new coach, with my boyfriend Stixie, Radka, yesterday actually about racing and about maybe more tapering for races because he thinks I'm racing too much, which
Really? That's a surprise.
yes. So I was like, yeah, I know. I just love racing, but we will plan the season after this race.
Yeah.
Because Challenge has also some big surprise to announce after the race. So we'll see.
Exactly. Yeah, there's supposedly they're going to announce, I think, some more races, and especially more in this part of the world. Radka, thanks so much for taking time and joining us. I'm hoping your knee will be fine on race day.
Yeah, thank you so much as well. Enjoy.
Radka Vodickova has been our guest. Again, this is Breakfast from Bahrain. My name is Bob Babbitt. We are brought to you by Babbittville Radio. Hold on, everyone. We will be right back.